Hello and welcome to R&DW Adventures. I'm Renee.
And I'm Darryl.
And today is another Junk Food and Friday. Today we have Planters Cashews in different flavors. Even though cashews aren't your favorite, I'm hoping you will like, especially I think you'll like the cinnamon brown sugar. We also have Dill Pickle and we have Rosemary and Sea Salt.
And I think you want to do them in that order?
I think so.
Okay, so we're going to start with the cinnamon and brown sugar.
I do love cashews. Even though these sound like things I've had on almonds before, hopefully they'll be good on cashews.
Well, this is supposed to be terrible and resealable. However, I can't get it to tear, so...
Yeah, there's no thingy.
Yeah, it has a spot that indicates tear here, but it doesn't have a tear spot, so...
So he made one. Do these smell good?
Yeah, but you have to get them out to smell them.
Right.
They're not like...
they got a lot of cinnamon.
Honey roasted. They're more like a powdered drizzled. That's really good.
Mm-hmm. Then it almost tastes buttery, like cinnamon toast.
Well, I think the buttery is the cashew itself.
I know. I mean, it's good together.
It is good. I'm very impressed. The brown sugar isn't as strong a taste as I was expecting that to be. So, because of that, I'm going to give it a 4.
I'll give it a 4. It's not overbearing at all.
Yeah. It does have a little bit of an aftertaste that I don't like. But overall, it's pretty good.
You'd probably eat them if they were there.
I would. So let's move on to the dill.
Which, I have to say, doesn't have turmeric in it, which is nice. I've been wanting to make pickles, and I looked at some pre-done mixes for putting in pickles, and they all have turmeric in it. I thought that was just something to, like, preserve the pickles and make them look yellow.
Whoa.
Or brighter.
This one smells of pickles the minute you open the bag.
You like pickles?
I do.
Ooh. Wow.
They kind of look moldy almost.
I mean, they have this green powdery stuff on them.
Very, very salty.
But
way too salty for me.
No, too salty for me. Ooh, I don't like these at all. Like old dill salt.
That's getting a half because it's way too salty.
Ew,
That's
not good at all.
I taste
that a half.
lots and lots of salt.
A little bit of dill. Sour.
A little bit of dill. And almost no cashew.
I'm giving that a half also. That's terrible.
That is bad.
And I like pickles. I like just about everything pickles.
Yeah, that's just sad. But we'll move on to the rosemary and sea salt, which now I'm actually worried about after the dill. Or after the pickle, sorry. It's not dill, it's pickle. Ugh. I can smell, and it does smell better.
That's right.
And I can't throw pickles or cashews on the ground. So there is our cashews. They are not nearly as coated as either of the other two.
They're very slight. I like this.
This is good again.
I like these. I would give these a 4. I would eat these. They're not too salty. Just enough rosemary, not enough to get stuck in your teeth.
I'm debating a 4.5. Because I think this rosemary with the sea salt is a much better taste than the brown sugar and cinnamon was.
Did I give that a 4.5?
You gave that a 4.5, I think.
Then I would give these a...
I don't remember, but I'm only going to give it a 4.
I'm going to give it a 4.5. I like it.
Yeah, it's...
I would eat these. These remind me of, there's one, well, it's a bigger chain but smaller store that has like macadamia nuts with this. And it's even better. They're like macadamia slices.
Interesting.
But they're not these are not as good as that, but they're really good.
So overall, we liked them. We didn't like one, which
awful.
was the one that we thought was going to be our favorite. So a little unfortunate that the dill pickle was so salty.
Don't recommend.
That is going to wrap up this one, though. Make sure to check out our videos over on this side. See what else we do aside from the junk fooding. If you like what you see, hit the subscribe and bell icon. But on this side, this is going to be our playlist of just these junk foods, the taste tests. And we've got hundreds of them over there for you to check out. So, unfortunately,